Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I saw a video, and it floats around every now and again. I'm sure a lot of you have seen it too, where some guy's working on a car, I believe. It's showing, the first person view of a car. It's an older car that probably had a few rust holes or whatever. And the gentleman is saying something to the fact of, if you think it sucks to be poor, it's just you're stuck at being poor. If you want nice stuff and you're poor, you could still have nice stuff. You just have to make junk nice. You have to work at it. So I have a question. Because making stuff from junk is just what I've done my whole life. I mean, for God's sakes, I'm surrounded by junk being made into things. This was like not a bottle. It was like a little capsule that had a toy in it, and then there's a bottle cap and broken toys, and this came off of a Hot Wheels boat. That's actually what you wouldn't see part of the interior. That would be underneath the interior. And just pieces from a Dollar Tree store. I don't know. I don't even know what half this crap is, but it's what I do. It's all I've known how to do, I mean, I can work with good materials, don't get me wrong, but I'm also noticing, and I really enjoy this niche of guitar channel, this pocket of YouTube where people focus on inexpensive instruments, ones that are probably not quite what an inexpensive instrument in my day would have been like. I mean, we're in the golden age so far right now of cheap instruments. I mean, yeah, I got a couple Glaries, and one of them's not as good as the other one is, but the one that's good is great. I absolutely love it. And I'm going into it with managed expectations, right? This video here isn't designed for the guy who can go out and buy a Les Paul tomorrow. So if you're going to just run your mouth down in the comments about how it's, don't waste your time with this junk, whatever, I'll just delete you. I don't give a shit. I'm more interested in talking to the individual who likes Guitar Max, or, the Bald Shredder, I guess. I can't stand watching him. Great content, but there's just something about his energy that I can't watch it long. I don't know if it just exhausts me or what it does, and the reason I'm mentioning this is because I tend to focus on the inexpensive side of things, but not so much like the Fireflies and the Glaries. I mean, I do get them, but I'm talking about finding junk, trash on the side of the road. I mean, obviously you've seen that, and trying to make it viable. Now, I've never made anything on this channel anyway nice out of any of that. I suppose the Randy Jackson guitar would come the closest. Had I put another maybe 5-10 hours worth of work in the rear finish, then, and then laid another thing of pink down and then hit it with a clear to seal it on, that thing would be a legitimately nice looking guitar. I will give it that. I do believe that guitar is really nice, and once I give it needs a shim, and I'm just letting everything settle. It hasn't had its tension on it for a while, so I'm letting it sit for a week in the climate of the house. I'm playing it, I'm letting it just do its thing, and then I'm going to give it a full setup. And I have a feeling that this guitar is going to be something special. But regardless, it just seems like, I got a couple of first acts. One I need to finish up, and the other one I'm hanging on to because I want to get a very specific electronic for it. It's gonna be rad. It's gonna be really rad, and I can't wait to show it to you. Let's see, what else do we have on the channel? I have that Harmony that I put a cloth top on the top, or I should say wallpaper on the top, and we haven't finished that yet. But all these guitars, this Hondo V plywood. It's not even inexpensive. It's just junk guitars. And I suppose my question for you budget-minded guitar video content consumers is, do you prefer the brand new cheap stuff? I'm not trying to steer the ship. I'm just curious. Or do you think there's validity to finding junk and legit making it look nice? And I'm not talking about those overseas channels that literally throw mud all over a guitar and then say they're going to restore it. I hate those videos so much. But is that something that you enjoy? I'm curious, because I know I enjoy it. I enjoy someone finding crap. I enjoy someone finding something that has a broken horn. Maybe the body's split in half, and they have to actually craft something to go into it. Because I think I'm going to focus on that. Yeah, we're going to be talking about nicer guitars, and as I get guitars in, and I'm not going to turn into an actual full-time guitar channel. It just happens to be what heavily comes on my mind for this channel. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. It's a vlog channel. Vlogs can go in any direction. Guitars are heavy in my world, and that's what we're going to go with. But I really enjoy finding guitars for $20 and seeing what I can do with them, and seeing if they're if they can be brought back to life in Frankenstein fashion. And I don't mean I hate to have Eddie Van Halen call his guitar Frankenstein, because every guitar that's called Frankenstein from there on is going to be compared to a red, white, and black striped guitar. But that's okay. That's okay, because we love it. We really do love it. So much that I did the 1984 version of it on AV. So, curious. Would you guys be interested in me carving out that kind of a niche? On top of everything else, but focusing on taking stuff that's junk. It's just junk. Side of the road. Found in the garbage. Thrift store finds. And creating something that's nice and playable. Because I'm not going to lie. If this channel were to ever produce some kind of income, and I'm not talking about like sustaining a house payment. I'm talking about, a few bucks every month. I would absolutely go out there and find those guitars. I would put them together. And I would probably donate them to a local music organization. We do have a School of Rock here in town. So, I don't know if they accept donations or if they have a specific brand that sponsors them and they have to, like Squire or Epiphone or something like that. I'm not sure how the organization works, but we do have one here in town. They were at our local fair, and I got a flyer from them. And that's as far as I went. So let me know in the comments, are you interested in watching junk instruments become playable instruments, and dare I say, nice instruments? I hope so, because I have a really fun surprise for you guys. Because let's face it, brand new expensive guitars are fucking boring.